Welcome back, everybody! So the 16-year-old girl from Sweden decides to come down to the UN climate change and scold all the adults, basically because her parents are horrible people and are scaring the shit out of this poor girl. She thinks that we're headed for mass extinctions. She thinks that the world is going to be hotter than it's ever been, but her shitty-ass parents don't even have access. I guess they have access to emissions-free sailboat that they can sail across the Atlantic, but they don't have access to Wikipedia. Here's a graph that I found on Wikipedia about the temperature of planet Earth over the last 500 million years. Now, you can see, here we are, right around here on the far right, right on this line. This zero line, which is what temperature is today. It's what temperature has been for pretty much the last 10,000 years, plus or minus. It goes up and down, goes up and down. And now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they're saying, oh, well, by 2050, we're going to jump up here, and by 2100, we're going to jump way the hell up here. And it's like, well, okay, well, even if we did jump all the way up here, that puts us at about average temperature from about 4 million years ago. Now, if you take into account that, plus this little, like, probably, it looks like almost like 50 million year period, the Earth has been warmer for 450 million out of the last 500 million years. See, this is an ice age that happened down here. We headed down into an ice age. Do you want the global temperatures to drop down 10 degrees? No. We're coming, just like all of my geology professors said in college. Look, we're coming out of an ice age. That's why things are getting warmer and warmer. And eventually, no matter what you do, the Earth is going to go back up into these temperatures from the early Ecocene, from where the KT boundary was, back here in the Permian. You know, look, it's just gonna, the Earth goes up and down. There's nothing you can do about it. If she was in school, like she's supposed to be, like she admits, yeah, your dumbass is supposed to be in school. You're 16. You don't know shit other than what your parents are filling your head with. Her parents are like some evil, selfish, pimping this girl out for money, trying to get her to win the Nobel Prize so they can get that $1 million prize money. Oh, look at how woke we are. We took our daughter out of school to sail her across the ocean. It's like, no, you should be arrested for child abuse. Taking your child out of school for however many days, robbing her of her childhood, and filling her head with fear so that she thinks the Earth is going to end in the next 12 years like dumbass AOC. Why don't you just sit her down in front of a graph like this, or better yet, show her this video. Say, oh, look, sweetheart, you don't have anything to worry about. There was this thing called Snowball Earth when the Earth, like 2-3 billion years ago was a complete snowball. And there was no life. And then it warmed up. And then we kind of started getting life. And then it turned all the way back into a snowball. And then there was a huge mass extinction. And then all the global ice caps melted, like around in this area, way back here. And all the world was beautiful. All the world was tropical. And we had dinosaurs everywhere. And everything was lovely. And then all of a sudden, things started cooling down. Then we got hit with a meteor. And that plunged us into basically a nuclear winter, into an ice age down around in here. And then we started warming back up. This graph is a little tricky because they go from thousands here, and you can see how they break it, and then they go to millions. So you can see, look. 3 million years ago, the Earth was the same temperature as it is now. Like, you can't hide this. You can cry all you want. Anyway, I'm going to show you a video of this girl scolding the adults because apparently her parents raised her with no manners. So here she is.
There's still. Stranger and more spearing the horn the book, waiting the flap and jack and hooking. And still going this word about the booking. He's going to board there. There's the board there, horn, spearing, horn there, just there.
Oh no, wait. No, that's not her. This is her.
This is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean. Yet you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words, and yet I'm one of the lucky ones. People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you? You are failing us. But the young people are starting to understand your betrayal. The eyes of all future generations are upon you. And if you choose to fail us, I say we will never forgive you. We will not let you get away with this. Right here, right now, is where we draw the line. The world is waking up. And change is coming, whether you like it or not. Thank you.
Alright, well thank you all for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed having actual scientific information, since this little 16-year-old kid is running around the world saying, believe the scientist, believe the scientist. It's like, okay, well I have this graph from scientists that nobody can dispute. These are the past temperatures of the world. They are indisputable and irrefutable. So I'm going to go off of the fact that the Earth gets warmer, and then it gets cooler, and then it gets warmer, and then you get hit by a meteor, and then you get plunged into an ice age, and then the Earth warms itself back up. And if you're really concerned about getting all the polluters, there are about 50 other countries out there that are a lot dirtier than America, so go cry to them. We're more likely to run out of money and natural resources over the next 200 years. We're $1 trillion in debt. We're more likely to be bankrupt and be sold to the biggest polluters of this world than we are to actually die of global warming. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you had a wonderful Tuesday. Don't worry, the Earth is not ending. It's been here before. It will be here again. Bye.